Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. These teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. First down, Murray. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Vikings 7, Packers 0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Murray trying again after the pick six. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Check it back.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, reception here by Ruggs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Murray now. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good headed scheme going.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the counter, here's Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's taken down by Bobby Wagner. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold being chased out left. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down by Brandon Copeland.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 20-yard line.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to... And Darnold, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now left side on the swing pass. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Yeah, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
On the play, it's 4th down.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
To 7.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Ball carrier.
Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Steps away. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop.
Up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
8 yards to go on second down. A give to Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Fourth down.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. That'll bring up second down. Now a give to Taylor, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Murray. The open man is Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
24-yard line.
Murray now on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. They'll run here with Taylor. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal. at the 15-yard line.
You got him. You got him.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Check 52, come on.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Murray. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first.
They're trying for Reagor, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Before he came up to the booth, last thing he says, we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. The rookie Jordan Brooks picks it off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
1st and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
1st and 10. Darnold being chased out left. He'll run it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Packers! Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Now Darnold. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold sliding out of the pocket. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half from Murray. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. The give is to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Darnold on first down. They're going deep downfield for Boykin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
The ball carrier.
Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
The score, Packers 17, Vikings 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his... And now here is another interception. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Packers 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? 12 yards there and a first down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Third down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. And that's caught by Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Murray's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now here's a screen play left side. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for it. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Set to kick off.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Murphy made the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 44, Darnold forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Garyon Conley.
Garyon Conley. Darnold's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
You know, that's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
The Packers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 41 yards.
41-yard gain. 1st down, Vikings.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. For one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Tackle made.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Minnesota.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jalen Reagor, who is the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. Looking for Reagor again. This time he's got him. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez's kick is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th.
23.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
22-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
3rd and 6.
Complete. Smith has it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the Vikings' 28-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
At the 2-yard line.
Second and 1 from the 2. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with time running out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. Back to throw, Murray. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Greedy Williams. Darnold's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Mike 52. All day. Check it.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, Mike 52. Skirt defense. Our time.
Murray to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow. And for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for the Packers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.